welcome to Billionaire. A very happy weekend to you all. So this is Saturday, 9th of April 2022. We are recording video. So last video of weekend analysis we recorded on 3rd of April. So this is weekend analysis. We are going to check in detail what is going on in the Nifty, whether it's going to go up or down in next week. Next week, by the way, is 3 days week, 11th, 12th, and 13th, or only 3 days. 14th and 15th is holiday due to Ambedkar Jayanti and Good Friday. So do keep in mind that on 12th, after 1 or 2 p.m., the option premium will start eroding. So you have to be careful around that time. And 13th is the expiry for this week. So only 3 days, truncated week. So let's say what is going to happen there, right? So what we are expecting in the Nifty is currently it's to temporarily go up. On the Friday's analysis, we were pretty much in line and the analysis went pretty accurately on the upside. So yeah, around this point, we were cautious and we were waiting to see if it breaks out. And once it broken out, this was the swing. It has broken on the line. So you could place an entry here, right? Keeping this as a stop loss or even this as a stop loss as per your risk capacity. So yeah, this is how you should wait and trade the wedge pattern. We were not doing analysis properly. So on the Thursday, this whole move was a surprise for me. I was expecting it to end here. Okay, so it gave this move. So I was pretty frustrated on Thursday as well. So on Wednesday, we recorded the video, the last video. We were expecting it to go upside once it breaks above 18,030 levels. Okay, but yeah, that didn't happen. On Thursday and Friday, it was consolidating and it consolidated and then broken out now. So you see here, the analysis may not work always. You have to prepare yourself for that as well. So yeah, that's what I did on Thursday. I challenged myself because the analysis was not at all that good. So you could see on the channel that Thursday was not good analysis from my side. So I, in the night, I checked this move properly. Even this move is still looking as a flat correction. So I was in an impression that it is going to break out soon. So in the morning, I asked to wait at 9:15. I asked to wait. Then also it like around 11 till 11, it was consolidating like this. But yeah, I was having an upside view and I did not want to trade these 30-50 odd points and getting trapped. So most of the time when there is a wedge pattern, you get trapped. So I waited again, right? We have to wait. After 11, it started to give the move and it broken on the upside. So yeah, I even posted on the trading view as well. So you can follow there as well. You can see that positive divergence is clearly visible here. Price is going down and MACD's 15-minute chart, by the way, is giving upside. So these are the couple of things that told me that it is going to go up. So that's how I challenged myself. So remember to challenge yourself, whether it's a learning or if you are down and let's say your analysis is not working or you are doing something else, then you have to challenge yourself to do better things next day. Okay, so that's what the message I want to give you in this video. By the way, if you are new to the channel, make sure you subscribe. I can see here that 51% of you have not subscribed to our channel. Make us help us grow faster. We are around 1,500 subscribers. We want by next weekend it to reach 2,000. So make sure 50% of you which have not subscribe to our channel. And we are also providing a quality content that's not at all available on any YouTube channel. I can guarantee that you can search other channels and compare our analysis. It will be top notch compared to them. So with that note, let's start our analysis. So in the last week, in last couple of weeks from 23rd, we were having an upside view. So this is 23rd March chart, by the way, where we have plotted the channel. So this is the blue channel, which is plotted on these points. You get this area where it broke once and then again sharply bounced back. That gave a signal that it is going to go again upside. That is the first signal. And another signal is this channel. Okay, this is the channel. You need 3 points to create a channel, by the way. You should remember that 3 points you need to connect. So first two you need to connect, and then the third one, this has to be connected. Then you get the area where it can go upside. So it must have covered almost 50% of that. You should remember. Then you can by confirmation you can tell that. So same thing has happened from 23rd. It has moved upside. So this was the last chart, by the way, which we discussed. Here there was a bullish move, and after that it 3rd April was the last analysis, weekly detailed analysis. And here you see that it has went upside above 18,115 high. I think it has made 18,115, somewhere around that it has made high. And then again, it has tested this channel. You can see here, it has tested this channel and bounced back upside with the green candle. So this is how the price action tells us, plain power price action without any without any indicators. But yeah, we need to take advantage of indicators as well. We need to include them in our study because they give us the oversold, overbought zones, divergences. So I use that very much. So based on that, we have said that Nifty is not going to be making a new top based on MACD indicators. So I'm not going to repeat all those stuff. You can watch that video in the card coming above. So previous video, previous week's video, we can watch that. We are saying by the way of Elliott Wave. So we are following Elliott Wave theory, which is based on crowd psychology. Means whatever people do gets printed on the chart, and patterns repeat over the time, and same pattern you have to identify, and then you have to consider the direction, and you can forecast the next move. Okay. So on larger daily time frame, we are seeing here that Nifty has made a WXY correction here. So WXY made here. So if it breaks this, until it is not breaking this, I'm not going to consider that this is a bullish move. Okay. So this up move is a corrective move in a nature. Okay. What I'm considering here is, so it will make a correction like this, W, X, Y, then again another X here somewhere, and then it drop on the downside as a Z wave. So some anything below 15,671 will be an acceptable target for Z wave. Maybe 15,500 or 15,300 it will give. We'll draw those conclusions later. We'll keep that aside for now because the correction does not look to have started. The patterns that it has made coming down, it is weak. Though it had made a bearish pattern here, three black candles you can see here, right? But the fourth candle did not close red. So I'm assuming that this is a weak signal for the downside. So you can see here, certainly such big candles tell you that trend has reversed. Here, two engulfing candles you can see, then three black crows, again after that selling, right? So this is the continuation. Similarly, three black crows here, then fourth, fifth candle continuation of the trend. Here that's not happening. So that is again tells me that it could make one more top and then drop. So this is how I read the price action chart. So let's move on and check the 15-minute chart of the Nifty. So this is a daily chart. Let me move on to 15-minute chart. So from the lows of from the lows of 15,671, it was trading in channel initially like this, right? So it was trading in the channel. It has broken this channel. That indicates again a not good. That is again a not good sign, right, for bulls. So you will notice here that price is bending. So this is like Pushpa. This is not the Pushpa case. Pushpa झुकेगा नहीं, right? But this ये झुक रहा है. This is going downside. So you should remember that this is not a very bullish signal, and this is not a. You could say whenever the price goes up, and if it goes in this order. So this is a bullish move, right? This is bullish move, almost 80 to 90 degree. So when the move is almost 80 to 90 degree, you can assume that this is a bullish move. So whatever, if it goes like this is not bullish. It is going to somewhere down, fall downside. So this is another clue for you to identify the price action. And yeah, this is you should be using for analyzing the markets very often. Without wasting much time, I want to tell you a couple of more things. That the channel has been broken, price is bending downside, MACD is showing negative divergence. So negative divergence is the signal of momentum loss for the upside. Here you see a momentum loss, right? So let's plot the trend line. Let's plot the trend line here. Okay, so this was the trend line earlier. It has broken these lines, but still it's making a new small low, right? So what can happen next is it will come up like this. It will come up and drop. It won't go above this line. So that's what the signal is. If it breaks, then I think we are breaking 18,604. But without breaking that, I'm not going to consider this as a bullish move, and I'm still placing the counts of Elliott wave as a correction wave, right? Correction waves are like this is the major trend, by the way, right? This is the major trend, and this upside going with slow pace on the upside is called as correction. So major trend and correction, then again a major trend, and then it will pull back. So that's how I'm expecting. So moving on to the next, when I say we are moving out of the channel, we see here that it's a complicated WXYZ correction. You can watch in a previous video, we discussed that correction as well. So W, X, Y, XX, and Z wave is in progress. Internally, this is also looking complicated. And yeah, this will be again, you could call it as W, X, Y, XX, Z. Okay, so internally, also this is looking complicated. That's why I'm labeling them as a WXYZ. So complex correction are represented by WXYZ corrections. So these are, you could say 5 swings, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, then down. So with that, hope you understand what I have to say, and let's move on to the next. Let's move on to the next. I'm going to tell you what upside we are looking at and where we are going. So by the way, we are going to check this area now. We are going to check only this area. So concentrate on this area. So let's go and check that chart. So this is the chart, by the way, we discussed on a Friday as well. And we were expecting a flat correction because this B wave reached almost 90%. It was almost breaking that high, right? So we were expecting it to drop till this point, okay? And we had drawn that targets very accurately. So 17,780 was our target, okay, which it has reached. But after that, we were not able to project the move. And this is now looking as a wedge pattern, and it has broken out of that wedge pattern. So here again, when you check the 5-minute chart, let me go to the 5-minute chart, exit this. So when I say it's a wedge pattern, here there is a bit of confusion. So this could be a 5-way move up or a 3-way move up. Here what we have to conclude is this is a 5-way move of ending diagonal. Okay, whenever there is a wedge forms, it goes in 3 swings downside. So actually this should come here. Okay, so this is how the wedge moved, and you need to make sure that third is bigger than fifth, and that is what it is, right? So you need to be sure that if it's not big than third, because first is big, and as per the Elliott Wave Theory, third cannot be smaller. So here you can see that. Okay, let's unlock this. It got locked. So by some points, it's bigger. So yeah, let's go here. So the wave fifth is 94 points. Wave third is 108 points. So that makes the valid Elliott wave count, and this wave pattern is valid. So I'm assuming this as a fifth wave, fifth of fifth, and correction completed here, and we are going on the upside. So after ending diagonal, a 5-wave up move is seen. This is again a channel bound move. You can see here when I plot channel like this. Okay, so this move was a channel bound on the upside with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 swings. So this can be called as A wave, and this is a 3-wave swing: A here, B here, and C here, right? So this 3-wave swing. After that, C wave, bigger C wave. Okay, C wave starts. So that's what we call as upside move. Okay, so this is one way to represent the next upside. And we discussed these things in previous videos, that it is going to go upside. And what is the target coming in? Let's find out that. I'm going to go back to 15-minute chart. And here, when you plot Fibonacci from X to Y, and then you like here I said, right, it is Z wave internally is a complicated which is called as WXY, XX, and Z wave, right? So we are going on the upside. That's what we are assuming. So bearish case again will only be if it breaks 18,600. Without that, I'm not considering the bearish case. So yeah, if it tomorrow opens gap down and breaks 18,600, we are done. This analysis will be wrong. This could be something else. We'll meet in a week daily videos and see what is happening there. So as I said, the final Z of Z wave in a pink color, if you see pink, if you follow pink color here, W, X, Y, XX, and Z wave is in progress. Again, this is complicated, and this is the target coming in for the Z wave, but it can complete anywhere between 18,115 to 18,315. Okay, so in this range it can complete anywhere. So you need to remember this as a zone of selling. Okay, so this is the zone where the selling would come, and you have to be prepared. You have to start booking the positions if you are long here, and then we can expect a drop. Let's hope that it develops some pattern going upside and then breaks. That will give us some clue. So when you check the target based on the pattern, we come up a target here like this. So this is not clearly visible. Let's go and plot it. Let's go and plot it here. Okay, so this is the chart, by the way, and we are considering ABC move upside. So when you plot a Fibonacci extension tool from these points, okay, so when you plot that, so C in an impulse wave, C wave goes beyond 1.382 Fibonacci. So yeah, somewhere close to these values, I'm expecting on the upside it to go some this can it can go toward this. That's what I'm expecting. So it should break previous high and then drop, right? Then our count will be valid, and that's what our move is. So tomorrow, if it opens gap up or a flat, if it opens flat or gap up, so then we can assume that it is going to resume upside. We can shift our stop loss to here, okay, riding this up move. If it opens flat or a gap down, then we can assume that it is going towards this 18,750, or you can even plot a Fibonacci here to consider the downside. So for next session, these are details for the next session. So it can go towards this 0.6 Fibonacci, that is 17,600. If it opens flat or gap down, let's say below 17,764, then it will go here, and it can break on the upside as well. Okay, that is the another way of thinking. All right, next, when you see option chain, we'll discuss on the option chain now. So hope you understand the targets. So if it opens gap up, what you have to do, if it opens gap up, you can put this as a stop loss. You can ride for the upside towards these levels. Okay, breaking of one level by bigger margin will open the door for the next level. You can remember that. If it opens gap down, it will go toward this. Shorting, there is no good opportunity now, because it has come out of a wedge. After a break, it should go further upside. That's what my view is. So the trend has shifted, reversal has come. That's what you need to remember. So let's try and see a option chain data. We are pretty much on 20 minutes video long. So I'm trying to keep a time bound video. So that's why the timer is. So it will go off in 1 minute, by the way. So yeah, option chain shows us that there are 3 or 4 supports. So the major support right now stands at 17,700. So this is major support. 17,500 is even not a bigger support. But yeah, in the next session, what I'm expecting is it is like these call writers on 17,800 should start covering their position, and then it should take, then it would make this as a bigger support, and this will be a 17,500. It will be a biggest support. So this will become biggest support. 17,500 will become biggest support. 17,700 will become second biggest support, and then yeah, breaking of 18,000, it won't again sustain more than that. More long time it won't sustain about this. That's what we can assume, because this is the biggest resistance for this expiry. So any break above this will it'll like sellers will take it downside. That's what we can assume. So yeah, we are up. The time is up. The siren has run. So hope you understand what I'm expecting in the option chain as well. So 17,700 should become support. If it opens gap up, then it would go upside, making the short covering happening on this. Like these shorts will be covered. So anyone who is shorting here of 17,800 calls, they will cover their position and they will move higher, making this as a bigger resistance for this expiry, 18,000. And then we would start the drop. That's what our view is. In the next expiry, we should start the drop. That's what my view is. Currently, there is no pattern visible. So once the pattern develops, we'll update. So keep in touch. Do subscribe to the channel. Have a great day. Bye-bye.